You've tuned into 3.14159 Tech Talks Easy Listening. I'm one of your hosts, Lewis, and here with me I have...
Hey, I'm Matt.
I am John.
I'm Gio.
Good, we are all here. Okay, so welcome to our first school podcast known as Tech Talks. So we're hoping for this to be kind of a bi-weekly thing, but time will tell as we go on. There's also going to be different host groups each episode. So we are one host group, and then of course next episode you will have another host group.
Yeah, this is mainly for you to put on in your free time or when you're doing your homework, and hopefully we can give you a little more entertainment in your life.
John's just gone Southern and Italian apparently. But...
My name ain't John, son.
Ah!
That was not me.
See what happens when we try and record at
punch
what is
you for
it,
that in
4:34?
Texas.
Okay. Also, the day that this is being recorded is the 14th of February. And I don't have to tell you that it is 2/14 day. You most likely will be listening to this on a day afterwards. But happy 2/14 day to you whenever you are listening. Oh, yeah, and it's also Valentine's Day and that stuff. So
No, but that's not important. That's
not
not important. It's 2/14 day.
2/14.
2/14 day.
Yeah, I don't know what that is, but today we're going to be doing Q&A.
You know very well, John, what that is.
Which stands for question.
Don't
and
deny
answer.
it. Don't deny it. You know what that is, John. 2/14.
I have no idea. I have no
Cringe.
clue. So we sent a form to the school, to all of you, asking for questions and topics, and you have sent us responses back. So we are going to be going through those interesting responses.
All right, so Gio, what is our first question?
Okay, so our first question, I'm sure everyone is very interested in our take on this, especially Chris K. What is our opinion on Cheetos? Who wants to start?
Like the
think they could be
snack
healthier.
or the cat breed? Like
What?
because so there's
No, that's a cheetah.
no.
That's a
There's a
cheetah.
Cheeto. Okay, so there's a domestic cat breed.
Whoa, you can't say
There's a
that. We're
domestic-
live, dude. Cheetah.
There's a
cheetah.
There's a domestic cat breed known as a Cheeto. Sean Connery, rest in peace, actually had one. True fact. So
Who is Sean Connery?
Okay, can we just kick John?
007. I mean, they're not.
Okay, Cheetos. I'm not actually a huge fan. I've never liked the texture of Cheetos. Spicy Cheetos, I do like the flavor. I just really don't like the texture. Doesn't taste good to me.
I mean, to me, it's kind of like I would rather. It's like one of those chip type snacks. You know what I'm saying? I would rather just take the chip rather than the cheat.
Yeah,
That's what
definitely.
I'm saying.
Is that the chips with the tiger
Yeah.
on them?
Except
Yeah. I don't know.
it's
That's
a
the one I
Cheeto,
don't
but,
eat.
yeah. Or a Cheeto, because apparently those exist too.
Those exist now. Those exist.
Oh, what's next? A liger.
Alrighty. Gio, what is your opinion on Cheetos, my friend?
On Cheetos? I mean, like, they're good. I mean, the last time I had Cheetos, I choked on it.
Oh, dang. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
gotcha.
To be fair, actually, no, I'm not going to finish that thought.
All right. Just
Don't say that.
moving on.
I'm not gonna
moving
finish
on,
that
moving
thought.
on. Okay, our next question. So, what house do you guys belong to from Hogwarts? Well, I know this answer for me.
Oh God, this is that Harry Potter.
This is that Harry Potter one. I'm a Gryffindor, actually.
What the heck is?
And I do have kind of two answers.
I'm
So
a
the first
Slytherin.
one, which is the main one, is I'm a Gryffindor, but I'm also like partially Ravenclaw as well. So
Oh, you're a Gryffindor. There. You see that? Gryffindor.
Bye, Lewis. Okay, that was fun. So now, as your new host of the show,
Oh well, there he is back again.
no,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I would just say that Ravenclaws are.
Okay.
and
What
that's all.
what is this house's thing? It's the thing from Harry Potter. I get that, but what does each one stand for?
How do you not know?
so okay, so
I don't get Harry
there's
Potter.
a lion, there's a bird, a badger, and a snake.
I want to be a badger.
Okay,
The
so then
snake
you're
is the coolest
Hufflepuff.
one.
What is it? You value
Oh, but no one likes Hufflepuff.
you value loyalty and patience.
Okay, so you know that much.
All right, I'm a badger. I'm gonna go fight
Badger
someone that's
time.
gonna try and
Badger.
pierce my 2-inch thick skin. Badger, badger, badger.
More
badger.
power, rabbit.
Is Badger Hogwarts?
That's a different movie, but it's okay.
Or Ravenclaw? Huh?
What'd you say? What was yours, John?
Definitely Ravenclaw.
Okay, never mind. Forget that. I would just sound out of touch with the kids. Yeah.
So wait, Gio, you're
Uh,
Ravenclaw?
Yeah.
Cringe, dude.
Really?
Cringe.
Geo values.
You're
You
Hufflepuff.
value wisdom and intelligence. Let's go. Those are good things.
Wait, what do I
Absolutely.
value? I'm just a badger.
Digging holes in winter. No, I think you value like patience and loyalty. I think.
Patience and
Those are-
loyalty. I have neither of those.
What does Hufflepuff value?
Okay. What is a Hufflepuff?
What is?
So we have the next question. It's written by Anonymous. I don't know who
It must
names
be
their
Latin.
child
Must be
that,
Latin. Hmm.
but it must be Latin or Greek. I don't know. Ancient Greek.
Really old person.
Ancient Greek.
Congrats,
They
Kelly.
ask, what is your favorite type of shoe? Now, I've never been a very big shoe person. I just buy what's most affordable because I don't have a lot of money to spend. So I typically just buy New Balance. New Balance is a comfortable fit. They're not too
New
expensive.
Balance?
Yeah, New Balance. You
The
got a problem with
grandpa
that?
shoes?
Oh, got
The
silent
grandpa
judgment.
shoes.
Okay. Gio, what type of shoes do you like?
Bro, Jordans and
Yeezys. Okay, so you like wearing melted chocolate bars as shoes. Just melting into the
grandpa
floor.
Oh.
What
do
the
you have a
heck
little
are you
grandpa came
thinking,
with that?
Gio? Gio,
Grandpa came
you
with that-
you
with
spend
that shit?
$1,500 on a shoe that will go bad in like 6 months. What are you thinking?
Trying to put my shoe back on.
God, I feel like I'm in a trip to Bonanza City again.
Gio, we do know that like.
All right, we're done.
Are we gonna just ignore the fact that you tried and cleaned your Yeezys with like what was it, a toothbrush and soap from Miss Campus's room
Oh yeah.
from like a year
Oh yeah,
ago?
and then he got
So-
caught.
Sad.
I saw soap from Miss Campus's room, and I actually still have the soap in my bathroom.
What?
Good memories.
You never gave it back to her?
Yeah.
You know.
No.
Just as a reminder,
Don't-
don't take
Yeah.
take things from school.
No, this is all
and not
staged.
give
This
them
is all
back.
staged. None of this is
Pretty
real.
bad.
It's just a dream.
Yeah.
None of this is real. On an unrelated note, I must call the police.
Also, don't clean your Yeezys with soap because that's not. Or did it work? Gio, did it work?
Also,
Did it
don't buy Yeezys.
Yeah.
Just don't buy
it
Yeezys.
Worked. It worked. Oh well, you have grandpa shoes.
So what? Grandpa shoes fit.
I mean, I think that's like.
You have little grandpa came with that?
What?
Little grandpa diaper?
Grandpa diaper? What? No.
Hey, it depends.
I-
It depends. It depends.
It depends on the day.
It
It depends on the
depends.
day.
What? Oh.
It's a diaper joke. You know what I'm saying? I prefer Converse and
I think we
Vans
can all
for your
agree on that.
information, just because. I do
Okay, Vans are-
understand
they're
the
pretty good
the trying not to get dirty some shoes though, because I have a white pair of Converse which I strategically wear when I know like I'm not gonna when it's not raining or it's not going
Like
somewhere. Where
exercise shoes.
yeah, so like
Indoor exercise
right,
shoes.
yeah. So like, but if I'm like going somewhere like outside where I know it's not gonna be dirty or anything, there I'll wear those. Those are more like summer shoes. So I do get that, but Converse and Vans are. I'm a simple man. I like those. I like those.
Yeah, what type of shoes did you like again, John?
Hiking shoes. That's it. That's the only thing I ever need.
Yeah, maybe you should be in Hufflepuff. Okay.
Alrighty. So for this next question, we're gonna need gonna need a demonstration here.
Gio?
Yeah.
So this next question is how long you can hold your breath, and I was wondering if you could demonstrate that. And
So
I've
I
also
also
time
have
you.
I also have timer too.
Yeah.
So
I have a phone. I'm not poor.
I
I'm
also
not
have a
poor.
phone.
okay.
Okay.
I'm extremely poor.
So
This isn't even my house.
Sonoma County
I'm
Live.
borrowing
Let's go.
this.
All right.
Cyclical unemployment.
Zwing, if you're listening, we did the homework.
Zwing, if you're listening, I'm sorry. Can you please reopen the
Oh,
FRQs?
boy.
I am also sorry, Zwing. Please.
We're just all gonna show up in
You
his,
take it.
in his office hours.
He's gonna be petting his cat.
Okay. Okay. So, Gio, are you ready? Okay.
Yeah.
On your marks, get set. Long time.
3, 2,
What?
Wait.
What?
1.
Okay, it's starting now.
This is
It's
what
now. It's starting now.
Sounds like a phone on buzz.
Sounds like the tuba
Loving
that
the
you have,
noise.
Matt. Oh, okay. 17 seconds.
Gio, are you
17
okay?
seconds. So,
Oh, I hit my head.
oh, are you good?
I hit my head.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that hurts so much. Yeah, I'm fine.
Gio, you're a trumpet player.
Should we-
You should be
should we
used
call
to
an ambulance?
holding your breath for long periods of time.
Maybe it was just you have one of those days, where it's just not going
Yeah,
for
it's
you.
just a bad day.
You just have one of those
Yes,
days where you're missing a lung, you had to donate your lung, you're halfway there, you're living on a prayer. But,
Relatable.
Take my lung, we'll make it, I swear. Whoa.
Oh, please, I need some air.
Please, I need some air.
And thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's it.
All right. Well, that is the question. That is the answer to the question. How long can we hold your? How long can Gio hold
Well,
his
17 seconds. Nice job, Gio.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Okay, buddy.
breath? Congratulations. So now that we know how long Gio can hold his breath, another question is, what made you decide to start a podcast? Also by Anonymous.
Why did we decide to start a podcast?
Yes.
Ad revenue.
No, I was gonna say
I
the
mean, it's
same
on
thing.
YouTube. So.
And just as a disclaimer, Matt, you're not being
Wait,
paid.
I'm not being
Uh,
paid?
from the revenue we made.
Yeah,
No.
we tried it. It
what?
doesn't work.
Wait,
Yeah.
like legitimate. I'm not getting paid for this.
No. Yeah.
No.
Did we not
Just
tell you
Are-
that?
are you kidding?
He
Don't
missed
you
the-
like
Do you know what I could have done in the hour that we spent setting up our
I
cameras?
think he missed the memo.
Wait,
I'm not getting paid for that.
Yeah, that's a bit awkward.
This is ridiculous. The contract said I get $250 an hour.
Hey, Matt,
That was
The
we
contract also
record
said that
for
is not how much you
250
get
minutes
paid.
per week. Did you go to English class, Matt?
Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Kumbaya, Campbell's chicken soup. Kumbaya.
This is stress can. It's the stress can that you just
Stop talking. Oh.
stop talking. You're making it worse.
Strangle.
I should get one of those.
I actually dent the can. Wow. Okay.
Dang.
Jeez, I'm
So,
strong.
yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
Liter-
By the
literal
way, this
flex.
is
Well,
not
yeah, I mean-
sponsored by Campbell's Chicken Soup. However, if they would,
If you
like,
would like
to
to
sponsor
sponsor-
us, I can give a great recommendation. This is the best soup in the world. I'd actually call it my favorite
Campbell
soup.
sucks.
Okay, you know what? You wear Yeezys. Okay, you wear melted ice cream
You
on
wear
your
New
feet.
Balances.
Stop talking. Stop it.
Ice cream on my feet.
You stepped on my Yeezys, you fool. You stepped on my Yeezys, you fool.
This is a quote from Gio. If you didn't know this, by the way,
Yeah.
but also
By the way,
Yeezys.
whenever
If
Gio tries to
Kanye West,
suplex
would
you,
you like to
just walk
sponsor
forward.
our podcast? We'd also take that one too. So
Most of us would.
most
of us
of us would. That's right.
I think we've answered the
Exhausted.
question.
Yeah, we've answered
I
the
think
question. Thank goodness.
the audience has definitely learned why we decided
Yes.
to start a podcast. So I think it is about time that we move on to the next question. So also we're always here to educate you and entertain our
Because
school
we value
community,
wisdom and learning.
as an honor.
Ravenclaw.
Exactly.
Honey badger.
So next up is one of our actual pretty important questions is how hard are JC classes compared to regular school classes, and is it worth to take a couple during the summer? By Anonymous.
Good question, Anonymous. Nice.
I agree. Good name, Tim.
You don't have to say. You see, when I said anonymous, it was a joke. You're just saying anonymous.
It's a different name though. So Anonymous.
Oh, it's a
It's a
different name.
different-
Sorry.
yeah.
Cultural difference. Cultural difference. I'm sorry.
It's okay,
I'm
it's okay.
sorry.
Okay, so who wants to take this one first?
I've taken some JC
Well, I've never
classes.
taken
so.
a JC class.
Yeah, so JC classes, they are a college class. So think about like an AP class, right? So AP class is college curriculum taught in high school. So that's what you're going to be kind of setting yourself up against is college curriculum. JC classes are by the semester. So for instance, like with a high school class, right, you have 2 semesters. So you have your, fall semester or spring semester, however you want to call it. JC class and so, obviously, like for instance, your English class, that's from like start of the year, fall semester, all the way through spring semester. JC class is just that 1 semester. So it is a shorter amount of time you're doing stuff, and you have a lot more curriculum squeezed into that schedule. To be honest with you, though, it really just depends on the class you're taking. So JC classes, they're kind of based off different units. So you can have anywhere from 1 unit class to, I believe it's 5 unit class. And the higher units, the more rigorous and more curriculum that you're going to have. So it really just depends kind of on the class that you're going to take. Best advice I could probably give because of that sort of case-to-case basis is talk to our counselor, Miss Bowman. And she can kind of, hook you up with some knowledge and all that and just kind of decide whether it's right for you. But I have taken, back to your original question though, I have taken summer classes before. I took a couple math classes over the summer and I took a history class as well. So if it works for your schedule and you think you're up for it, it can be a good move. Yes.
I'll also add that SRGC classes, sorry, are only like 1 or 2 days a week, sometimes 3 days. So we may link the website where you can find the schedule of classes in the video description. But if you go there, you can browse through the classes, and you can see how many days they meet, where the location of them are. So you might not worry about the location right now because we're all doing everything online. But next year, you might worry about, are you going to have to go to Santa Rosa, Petaluma, or are you going to do your class online? So that's also a logistical thing you should think about. And your class might conflict with your schedule as well. So like a German class could be right when you're having your school classes, high school classes. So definitely before you make big decisions. Yeah, that's a no-no. Check that those classes are available. And yeah, I think that is it. Oh, and also, I should say, the credits you earn while taking these classes can be applied there. It's just like AP credits. So with UCs and USCs, you are guaranteed to be able to waive a college course with a JC course that you've taken during high school. And also during high school, it's basically free. You only pay like $30 in fees if you're a resident here. So yeah, I would definitely say if you have time, if you have the willingness to do it, definitely take some JC classes, and I get those done.
Sick.
Yeah. Matt, do you want to take us away?
Sorry, I was contemplating a badger and a snake getting together and roughing each other up. Alright. Now,
It's the new Clint Eastwood Western movie, by the way.
What type of shit do you like best? How long can you hold your breath? There we are. Yes! Great advice. Very helpful.
So, what AP classes have you guys taken?
So this year I'm taking AP Econ and Government, which, by the way, if you guys don't know, that is, so obviously you take this class when you're a senior. So the first semester it's Government, and then a second semester you switch and you do Economics. And I'm also taking AP Lit this year, otherwise known as Literature.
Yeah, I think we're all taking a variety of AP classes, but listing them would be quite long. But with AP Physics, I should also add, a bunch of us are taking AP Physics. That class rotates between AP Chemistry and AP Physics each year. So some people will be taking it in their junior year, and other people will be taking it in their senior year, and same for chemistry. Yeah, I'll let someone else speak now.
Why don't you go ahead, Gio?
What AP classes I've taken? So, this year I'm taking AP Lit, AP Physics, AP Econ, and I forgot my other AP class.
Of course you would, Gio. Of course you'd forget stats, wouldn't you?
Yes, the
yes,
other math. That's
stats.
not calculus.
The yes, the better math. It's
Sorry,
like it's
if
like
Tori's
math,
watching this,
except
I'm
if it's
sorry, Tori.
actually fun.
Al-
No offense to Miss
Also,
Desitella.
I just would like to say, in
Enjoyed
the
her
past,
classes.
I have taken BC Calc, and I would totally
ain't you just a pretty young man, ain't you?
10 out of 10.
Okay, I'm gonna edit that part somehow.
Basic calc. No, what? I've eaten haggis my entire life.
Also, AP Bio with McKeon was fun, by the way. Just for anyone who is a freshman and is considering it. I believe Miss DeCleva is also teaching it this year, too. It's a lot of note taking, but it was a fun class.
Wait, but hold on. Did Gio go over the strategies he?
Oh, yes.
He
Oh,
used
yes.
in
I was
Oh,
right.
my strategies?
Yeah.
The Geo strategies for AP testing?
Geo
Geo strategies.
Well,
Come on, dude.
Well, I'm not taking any AP tests this year because I forgot that there was a deadline. So, one of my strategies is to,
Oh, no.
At least you're honest. At least you're honest. It's all
on
good.
time. No. My
What
strategy-
did you do with that?
Let's not ask.
Yeah, we just.
I don't think we need to know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Um,
I did take
but,
AP
I-
Lang and AP Chem last year. What's up, John?
Oh no, sorry. Go ahead, Gia. My bad.
Oh, okay. So, I took the AP Lang and the AP Chem test last year. So what I did, I studied like the night before the test, and it really helped me.
And
I'm not telling you my scores.
It's
Okay.
private
Well,
information.
I guess that makes it
Excuse
my
me,
turn.
It's private information.
it's private information. All right. Now, I haven't taken many AP classes throughout high school. I think I've only taken like
Loser.
more than 2. But there is one strategy I do recommend to everyone. It's something everyone can do. It's not really hard. It only took me like 5 minutes to do. So there is this thing called eNotes.com. So if you go onto eNotes.com, it's a free thing. It's a free thing. You can look up any subject you want, and there are answers for the textbook. Now you could do the nerdy thing, the low class nerd or the high class Chad, which is what I'm talking about. But the low class nerd, you could study, actually learn stuff in your classes, and nah, not for me. If you're a Chad like me, the American Heritage College Dictionary, if you're a real Chad like me, and you want to know things quick and snappy, you go to eNotes.com.
Nice.
I'm not telling you my AP scores either.
Don't feel
I
pressure
think
to share
that
AP
book
scores.
sounds-
That's private stuff. You don't need to.
No, but on a real note, just try to become a sponge. That's how I'd say it. Soak in as much
Spun.
info as you can at the very
I agree.
beginning. So even when it gets really slow at the end of classes, you can still connect it to the things you've learned.
Also, we have like 3 months until AP testing, so probably start studying now. And,
I don't have to study
make
because
sure
I'm
you
not
have those
taking any
concepts
tests.
Well, good for you, Gio. Why don't you go take your Yeezys and your suplexes and go somewhere else for a while?
You have grandpa
That
shoes.
was rude.
All right. So
Why does this screw tip holder have my social security number on it?
screw tip. I've never heard that sentence before.
You want to show us?
Oh, it's screw tip holder.
A screw tip. Oh,
Screw
I got you. I got
Well,
you.
screw bits, but
Got you. Cool stuff.
don't actually, but that's what they're called.
Well, I will also add to this very enlightening discussion. Uh, don't cram um, in the last night. I did that for one of my tests. It didn't go too well. Um, okay, it depends how much you have studied and learned before. But yeah, do not cram on the last night. Do not depend on cramming the last night.
You should be trying to
Just
get
don't do
sleep
that.
the last night, because especially if you have a morning test. I will say, final point to add, using some of the past AP tests, some of the released free response questions or multiple choice questions that have been released from past years, is a really good way to test your knowledge, because that's like the type of material you're actually going to be going up against. Even though they're going to be different questions, it's going to be the same type of questions and all that. So and you'll probably be doing, if you're taking an AP class, they're going to do that anyway, but that's always nice to do as well on your own time. So yeah. Alrighty. So guys, we're at our final question today. So to finish off our Q&A segment, someone asked, will Tech High be the same when we come back to normal school? This is deep.
Oh, darn.
Well, I think we're going to be starting next year in person. I mean, it actually depends, but when we do start, the time when school starts is going to be 8:30.
And we're going to be graduated, so we won't get to enjoy that, which really sucks. But, it's okay.
Yeah, that is a
Oh,
shame.
right. I said we, but
Can we
you
just,
guys
okay,
will be
just,
having school
I
at
have
8:30.
to,
How nice.
say, can we just talk about the fact that I think it was the state legislator decided to vote on the fact that, okay, you know what, teenagers, they need more sleep, right? They're staying up, cleaning their Yeezys, drinking Monster, not studying. Okay, they need more sleep. So they decided,
Cramming.
okay, let's start school 30 minutes later. But what's gonna happen? Everyone's just gonna be like, dude, sick, 30 minutes to stay up later. Let's go. Brilliant idea, caring for people to try and get more sleep, but the execution, I'm sorry, my friend, it's just people are going to use that as later time. It's
Well,
the
it's
least they can do.
do.
And I personally, I would have enjoyed it if I was still going to school next year.
Now, with all due respect, I don't think that, well, that might be part of what this person is saying, but I think they're more talking about the
Yes.
big
The
issue.
big issues.
So-
That's our funny issue. Let's get it. Yes.
Here is what I think. If they reopen the schools next year, which I'm not sure how likely that is, but if they do, there's going to be specific protocols that every student will have to follow. Double mask, maybe. Of course, they're probably going to have to separate the desks very far, which might limit class numbers. Because if we're teaching indoors,
Or AB.
you're going to have
AB too.
Yeah, A and B. What's more likely, I think, is it's going to go to hybrid. I think it's going to be part online, part in person. Because as long as the teachers are in danger, it's not safe to go back in person. But if we do go back in person, there are going to be two outcomes. One, everyone follows the protocol and everything works out well. Or two, everyone screws up, people get sick, and we go back into our houses and stare at our screens for another 3 hours a day.
Let's not do the latter, by the way.
Let's not do the latter.
To be honest,
Stop being a dummy.
To be honest, in case you're asking, what's it? So when everything goes back to normal, when we've achieved herd immunity, everyone's vaccinated, everyone's dancing on the roofs, everyone's happy, and we go back. I totally think it's gonna be if you're talking about the environment of Tech High, the vibe of Tech High, that's always going to be something that's going to be constant, whether we're virtual or not. Obviously, it's harder to get that across virtually. Hopefully, this helps. But when people go back and everything's back to normal, obviously you'll still have the teachers there, still get to hang out in our little student center and all that. But honestly, in terms of what it's going to look like, I mean, no one knows what the future holds. So, we don't know what it'll look like.
Except for Bob.
Bob.
Typically knows.
I gotta talk to Bob. Yeah, he's the forecast man. He made a mistake. Anyway,
all right, let Gio talk.
Gio, what do you have to say? Give your counsel, Mr. Ravenclaw.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know.
And you heard it here, folks. Gio does not know.
That was enlightening.
You know, Gio, do yourself a favor and never get into like newscasting and stuff. Never be a meteorologist. Just say he's looking at the map. Everything is question marks. I don't know.
Honestly, meteorologist time would just be looking up at the sky. So yeah, I don't see any asteroids coming towards Earth, so we should be good. Honestly, that's probably what I would do if I was a meteorologist. But to end on a high note, yeah, no one knows. So in that case, there's always hope, and I mean the vibe of Tech High will always be the same, virtual or not. But
I shall remain an agnostic in this situation. There is no proof that it will get worse, and there is no proof that it will get better. There is only here.
But the future.
Well, actually, no. There is a lot of proof to say that it will get worse, but
there's also proof that it will get better.
I cannot tell if the future will be worse or better. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna stop talking.
Let's not entertain a thought. I think that would be much better for our head to not think.
I use my head to think.
I think it'll be good when we go back.
Matt, take us away after.
Well, that wraps up our Q&A, partners. If we didn't get to your question, we're sorry, but probably gonna have to make another podcast similar with different hosts. So look forward to that. Gio, quick, say a joke.
What?
Great.
Oh, dude, that was. Since that chicken and that road joke, man, that's
hilarious.
That's the stuff.
Why did Gio say a joke?
Thank you. Always
I don't know.
Joke time.
All right. Thank you for listening to us.
Till next time.
Until next time, remember, Big Brother is watching you.
Matt is looking. Matt is
Just
looking
say
through
goodbye.
everyone's microwaves. He knows what you're eating for lunch.
Say goodbye, Gio.
Tuna casserole. All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Ciao.